Okay, this is running well for the girls.
They've traveled across the lands to uncover a world where oceans are alive. Mountains call out. Forests share their secrets, animals thrive, and where nature is the overpowering force. They've shown determination, grit, and sheer will. With 2,500 kilometers of coastline, towering mountain ranges, changing landscapes, a wealth of flora and fauna, and the roughest kids around, South Africa is our playground, and this is Roughing It Out. Round 2 will see the Eco-Ellies compete against local leopards for a cash prize of 10,000 Rand, and even more importantly, for the chance to say, without question, that they have roughed it out. Last week, we met our new rough kids, and they immediately got stuck into it.
We've got something here. It's in red.
Think carefully, guys. Think carefully. You saw number 6 over there, number 4, number 5, and number 9.
The leopards are in the lead. We're getting our last item.
My favorite part was when we were all very close to each other, like walking and finding our items, and we got close as a team, and it made us win the challenge.
Is it Finchy? Is it Finchy, Master? Yeah, they don't.
Okay, hold on, Zubayd.
They smell like fish.
Obviously.
We are looking for fish.
There you go.
Okay, come on, tell us.
Okay, so we're going to keep going.
Just pull this here. Flip this over. Like that, so it's not in its way. Right?
So then when you pull back, as soon as you've got the stick in the air, the rod in the air, you take your finger away. Yes, you take your finger away, and then that will make it fly forward and further into the water.
So guys, check this out. I've got on my left-hand side the prawns, right? And over here we've got the bloody worms. This is what they use to bait. Check it out. It's alive. These are the biggest worms I've ever seen in my entire life.
Who's calling me?
Look at that. So guys, I have come to the rescue.
Just cut it up, like up, not
Don't
down.
cut my fingers.
So just hang on there. Bloody Mary, bloody worm. Oh, that's yuck.
Give it.
And the other
Right,
off.
fight for the other fish, man.
Okay, the other off. Okay. And oh, ew.
Look, blood on her hands. So we are the privacy.
Now you must put it a bit better on the.
Because when we were fishing, I money chance because because any fishing or not that. You see, I told you. No, what?
You a bloodworm, guys. A bloodworm.
Hold it properly,
Yeah,
please.
you could eat.
I had to put the bait on the hooks and then give everybody a chance to fish, and then it will be my turn to fish. But I was like the most bravest because I had to hold the bloody worm. Ah!
And hook.
Take the fat one. Take the fat one. Just take the fat one. It's not alive.
Ah, like shrimp on the hooks, it was disgusting, but at least we did work as a team.
It's that one. Kasi tisifumane fish and iko-Ellies zona zifumela.
It looks like the local leopards are reeling in a big one. Whoa! Or is it? Grass! LOL.
I was like, yo, it's fishy. Aziza pakoti, ziza akwela kala ka.
So while the local leopards are catching algae, let's check in with the eco-ellies.
That's a decent one, yeah.
Hey!
I got the wire, mama!
Whoa! Unga has caught a fish! Amazing! But where's she running to?
Come hold it here, be proud here. Come here. Come hold it. Come be proud.
The eco-Ellie's
Okay, come listen here quickly.
Uanga uye wafumana ifish xa ingxaki ukuba bekumele siyibuyisele emanzini ngoba ibincinci.
This is a white steambras.
Can we eat it?
No, it's unfortunately too small. It's got to be 60 centimeters. So this one is too small. This one is about 25 centimeters.
Yeah, just to
So, are you going to put him back?
what happened while I was taking the fish, and so when I pulled it in, so I felt like I was gonna go in the water, and so while I was trying to pull it in, I just started to run because I've never fished a fish. Now I got scared.
Hey, local leopards!
Eco-Ellies!
Your time is up, unfortunately, and we've come to the end of this stage. It's time for us to move over to the next challenge.
Anga, you managed to catch a fish, but unfortunately, it was just too small, so we had to put it back.
But that's how nature is, unpredictable. But worry not, on Roughing It Out, we always come prepared.
But for now, let's say a huge thank you to Johan for teaching us to fish.
It was a pleasure, and I'm glad you caught one fish at least.
Yes.
And it's another life skill that you learned.
Absolutely great. Let's move over to the next challenge.
It's the team's first survival challenge, and it's their chance to get those all-important rough points. Tune in after the break to see how it all plays out. Well done, teams, on completing stage 2. Now we have to move on to the next items on your checklist.
Yes, you will need to use all of the items that you've gathered from the previous stage. You will need to, 1, pitch a tent and set up camp to make sure that you have shelter from all the elements.
After that, you'll have to purify your water to make it safe to drink, as well as prepare a fish on the braai. Next, you'll have to purify your water for drinking and prepare your fish on the braai. You'll use the ingredients gathered to make side dishes.
And remember, teams, this is a timed challenge, and we'll be checking if you guys are working together as teams.
Now, this is also a nature reserve, so we need to remember to keep it clean. We leave only our footprints.
You will be judged on how well you set up your campsite and how good your food tastes.
Teams, do you understand what you need to do?
Yes!
Then let's set up our campsite.
For stage 3, the teams must choose 2 team members to gut and clean the store-bought fish before it can be used in the survival challenge.
All right, rough kids, your teams have selected you to gut the fish. So please remember to work very safely with the knives and make sure that you clean out everything inside. Let's go.
Okay, you guys are gonna help each other out.
All right. So I've got to open it up and get all the insides out. So wait, this is all you. Yes. And then we'll just put it on the side.
Put in your hand. Yes. Yes. Put in your hand.
Both teams are doing a great job.
And then we'll just put it on
Open
the
the
side.
fish up. Wow. There's plenty of fishes inside it. So take out the gut. Gut it out. Put in your hand and take everything out.
There we go. We got one piece out. Let's keep gutting the fish. Take out all the insides.
Oh wow, there's a fish in the mouth.
I cut the fish and then Buko held it open and he was taking out the slimy stuff. Which I didn't really want to do, but I had no choice because everybody was looking at me and looking at me expectantly like, you have to do this. You have no choice. So I just put my finger in there and felt these slimy stuff. It was, it gave me shudders.
Oh, we can't get it out. We're really struggling with that slimy bit. Okay, let's leave that. Maybe that'll come out if you take out the gills. So let's turn it around.
Layer is that banana. If you say sick, say cat, say kupi cat zayo.
Careful, be very secure. They're gonna get quite slippery, eh? Oi! We almost lost our fish.
But in an itananga is that banana. So that's what the say with a manzini fish. This is a lat.
So the local leopards almost lost their fish back into the lake, but we got a grip and now we can finally go ahead and start supper.
Let's go.
For stage 4, the teams will need to pitch a tent to provide shelter, boil their own water to purify it, and prepare a tasty campfire meal using their fish and the other ingredients found during the item hunt.
Be careful with the knives, guys.
You can cut this part. Or you can cut your one.
Are you gonna cut it into small pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easier to cook that way.
I either chop a knife or a knife.
I was not excited at all when I found out that I had to cook. Because even at home, I'm so terrible.
Looks like Anga's got it.
What I can cook consists of 2 things. Noodles and toast. Lovely, beautiful toast.
Metal pegs. What's A? I'm looking for... Okay, correct.
The eco-ellies are working really well together with Ephraim leading the way.
Like that. In the plug there, the hole there.
When I heard how to set up a tent, I was like, I knew this, I know what to do, it's gonna be easy peasy. And it was.
With the eco-ellies looking settled, let's check in with the local leopards.
Local leopards raw.
Hello?
So, what are you gonna choose about? Make a nice onion lemon sauce. Okay. Come on. Chop up 1 lemon in all. Yeah, what you
We made fish kebabs and PC fish. It was cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and fish. And the marinade was lemon, honey, salt, and some garlic.
Looks like Joseph and Gabby seem to have things under control with their tent.
Firstly, we got the tent and then we had to take it apart and then we took out the 10 poles of the packet and then we had to put it together and then put it through the sheet. The team leader was Joseph because he had set up the tent before, and I was happy because he said he knew how to set up a tent perfectly.
So just make the skin. Because the kalilung bottom of clay say the fish and like.
And how's it going, Anga?
It's going on.
Okay, where can I wash?
What did you do with the fish? Because it looks kind of...
We cut the fish into pieces and then we put some lemon and garlic and some salt.
Oh, this is a fish fry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
Ndiye ndathanda ukwenza itent ngoba bengiqala ukuyenza empilweni yami. And ndiye ndafunda ukuba yenziwa kanjani.
This looks pretty good. I think one thing that's left to do is to check it, if you can go inside and see how it works. Oh wow, guys. I just have to say, well done.
And while the girls were cooking, we did it really swiftly and it was very easily done.
Eco-Ellies! Come inside.
Let's see if we can have all 4 of the team members fit in the tent. Wow. Well done, Eco-Ellies. Well done. The rough kids are putting a new meaning to the term a day at the beach. Things are definitely heating up. Tune in after the break to see who's got the handle on roughing it out.
There's one left.
Before the break, the rough kids started their survival challenge. Let's catch up as they continue preparing their meals.
Rough kids, come on closer, please.
Come on, teams, let's move in.
Okay. Now, we know that you guys are still busy with your survival task, but we thought we should sweeten the deal.
Now, we've added a bonus challenge where you're going to have to prepare a bride dessert.
Remember, it's still a timed challenge and the clock is still ticking.
So grab your ingredients and head over back to your campsite.
So, okay, we melt this, then we put it on the chocolate.
Yeah, put jam around here now.
Take this off, it's gonna burn.
Ow!
Sorry,
Guys, I'm gonna put this up now.
why didn't you guys make use of this, your bride grid?
Guys, this is already... We did not know.
You did not know?
Yeah. Guys, the bread is getting burned.
Let's put it on top.
Anga, will you stop eating the ingredients?
How do you taste it?
Yeah, so.
Uzobi. I was in the chocolate. Why mouth? Nanobu, because this is in marshmallows.
That dessert looks yummy. Well done, Eco-Ellies.
On these small ones, you put it like a sauce.
Our marshmallows are water fell in the car tank, but at least we have some marshmallows. Pour some in.
Other ice cream. This is ice cream.
Come on, Joseph. Do it to the front.
Kuze sesigqibile sathatha ibhanana sibeke ezantsi istrawberry phezulu, then melted marshmallows phezulu kwe-strawberry, then melted chocolate ezantsi kwe-banana.
What the god?
You're on the side. Guys, the onion is burning.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make the banana and chocolate syrup.
You tasting it now?
Yes, it's fine. Do enjoy yonke into because besenzisana and bizizinto ezimnandi.
Yes.
What makes that? Let's do the same with the chocolate.
Rough teams, you've got 2 minutes remaining. So this is time to clean up and make sure your plates are prepared for presentation.
Is it that for the presenters?
I'm so sorry.
At least it looks good.
Yes, Zubayd, it looks great. Let's hope the judges think so too. It's time to plate up for presentation.
All right, teams, your time is up.
You can bring your food over for presentation.
Local Leopards Raw.
Thank you, Local Leopards, for your beautiful presentation. Oshlomo, please tell us more about the main.
So we made fish kebab now. By the fish we put lemon, jam, garlic, and then we take the stick, we put the fish inside the stick, the cucumber, the tomato, and the cabbage. We do the same to the second stick also.
Amazing. Zubayd, what can you tell us about dessert?
It's called the Error Surprise. We put bananas, strawberry, then melted marshmallow and melted chocolate. And we put the strawberries on top.
Is there a specific way that you have to eat this one?
You can eat it anyway.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I'm digging in.
Okay, let's start with the main.
Oh yes, we gotta get the fish kebab down.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
Well, I'm moving on to desserts because this looks amazing.
Okay.
Let's go. Ooh, it's a sticky situation. Well done, local leopards. This is delicious.
Thank you, Eco Ellis. It's time to taste the food. Let's start with the main. Can we get some explanation?
Okay, what we have here, we got the corn and the squash.
Okay.
And then we got the jelly donuts.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And then we got the salad, it has lettuce,
Yes.
tomato, and cucumbers.
And cucumber.
And then we got our fried fish.
That looks really nice. And let's move on to the dessert explanation.
This is whole strawberries dipped in chocolate. Then we have the banana, cut banana, and strawberry with chocolate sprinkled over.
That was really nice. It looks really nice. Partner, I think we should dig in.
I'm so ready to dig in.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm really interested to try these jelly donuts.
I love the fish.
Are they good?
Mm.
I'm gonna get in here.
Just hope you're...
Time for dessert. I'm gonna go ahead and try some of the banana and
This
strawberry.
looks amazing.
I want more strawberry.
Wow, guys. I need to say, well done.
Thank you so much, Eco Ellis. This is really good.
Yes, very good. What a day, teams. You did an item hunt, went fishing, purified your water, also pitched a tent, and lastly, you made a delicious South African cuisine.
But before we move on, let's take a look at who made the first mark on the scoreboard. So the team that won the item hunt is the local leopards for finding all of the items for your campsite first. Second, we went fishing, and this is when the Eco Ellie showed us that they could really reel in a good catch. You guys caught the first fish, and that makes you the challenge winners. Then we had to set up a campsite, and here we gave it to the Eco Ellies because you did it efficiently and it really looked good. Finally, we did some South African braai cuisine with braaiing your fish. The local leopards, you guys really sought here with creativity and made your presentation look good. Well, congratulations, local leopards. Now, the dessert was my favorite, and I can say, the local leopards, you produced a stunning dessert that tasted amazing. Good job, guys. Now, this makes the local leopards the first team to make their mark on the scoreboard with 20 rough points. Good job, guys.
Today I learned how to set up a tent, purify water, make different kinds of desserts, and braai a fish.
While our first winners catch their breath, let's check out the scoreboard.
After a jam-packed day of survival challenges, it was the local leopards who took the first rough points for round 2, putting them in the lead on 20 points.
Wow, what an exciting start to round 2. If today's anything to go by, we're in for some crazy times and good adventures.
Well, I say bring it on. Thank you for joining us. Catch you next week when we venture further into the garden route and take on all new challenges. In South Africa, our playground.
Yay!